Welcome to Epic Tavern. I don't know about this one. This is definitely one of those road mappy um, in development games, but the concept is so interesting that we're going to give it a shot here. Let's try it. The Sleeping Trout Inn. I like that one for some reason. And we're just going to try challenging. All right. So basically, you set up a tavern. You attract heroes, you make a party, then you go on adventures with that party. Villages were trampled to dust and the boar burned. After a grueling war, their netherkin were defeated. So I set the volume down, but I don't think it's being represented or respected. So 10 years ago, before the events of the story that we're about to tell, unless it's just so loud. One last toast to the Ravaging Four. You know I hate that name, Eric. You and, oh my gosh, Lycia are the only Ravagers. It makes us all sound like we're dumb. I didn't pick it. People just started calling us that. You're getting senile in your old age. You spent half a year trying to get that name to stick. Bottoms up, kids. Ignatius is to believe the Flaming Gate won't hold much longer. And where's Thorin? Tavern facilities cater to the needs of the heroes and ensures they are ready to face the perils of venturing. Now, however, is the time to fight. Pull Thorin from his bath. Alright, so we've got a bathhouse over here. He's soaked long enough. Let's get him out of there. You sure you don't need another hour or two in there? Hate to rush you. Cut a doomed dwarf some slack. All of your half-assed plans, this must be the worst. You have a better idea? Can't say that I do, but that doesn't make yours any less awful. Then we're agreed. My plan is... Do you have the letter and the deed? Right here. We are abandoning our child. We're doing what must be done. Besides, we survive worse than this. Okay, not really, but if you die first, I'll raise you as a banshee or something. At least make me a vampire. I will look amazing with fangs. Deal. Alright, people, gear up. Adventurers need high-level skills to take on tough quests. You can use equipment to boost their skills and allow access to unique abilities while questing. Let's get Thorin ready for battle. Alright. So, let's get him ready for battle. Appears to be lacking a weapon. Click on this. Click on that. So now our character here, our level 10 cleric, has got a cleaver and some robes and a survivalist guide. Alright. I'm gonna miss this place. Face yourself, dwarf. We're not dead yet. I know, I know. Enough talk. Are you ready? No, but that's not up to change. Let's go. So we're in a preamble quest here. We have to... We're on the quest of a one-way trip, which obviously doesn't sound good for our heroes. For the first time in 1400 years, the Flaming Gate has been breached, and a horde of Netherkin are pouring into the realm. Fight your way to the the Nethercap Mountains, and use the artifact provided to seal the gate before the world is lost. This is how you also inherit a tavern, so... We're gonna add everyone to the party. And go forth. Yep, I already read that. With one final look back at their longtime haunt, the Sleeping Trout Inn, the Ravaging Four step out into the streets where the scream of terror and echo all around. So we're making our way over here. This is the story of the legendary heroes who saved the land of Bor. The results of their final ride will affect the story world and change the characters available in your tavern. Oh. Okay. Lycia scans the scene outside the tavern where packs of netherkin, their skin the color of ash, wreak havoc in all directions. We'll help who we can on the way, but reaching the gate is our priority, she says. So long as that's open, battles out here mean nothing. Mount up. A giant netherkin punches a hole through a wall at Greymore Farms, grabbing at the family within. A child screams echo as the hero rushes to attack. Okay. Event difficulty 99. And each character has a selection of actions that they can take. And based off of their stats in that particular type of activity is the amount of party power that you can have for that particular event. So if we do a precise attack, we have a 75% chance of enacting 56 power, which doesn't seem bad. But if we go aggressive, lower chance, but more power. I'm thinking precise. So we had like a critical hit, and now we have 83 of 99. So we just got to get 99 power now. So let's take some of our less melee-based heroes here. All right. So that worked. We're going to put everybody else into support mode. And done. A unique specialty of Greymore Farms, saved from the Netherkin by Ravaging Four. As a thanks, they offer the Sleepy Trout Inn a steady supply of premium meats. Okay. All right. We'll see if that impacts the game once we start playing the game proper here. With a wave of his hand as they ride through the carnage, Merrick animates half a dozen dead Nervican as zombies and commands them to attack their brethren. You need to teach me that trick one day, Blaze says. Okay. Outside the Tanglevine Winery, a monstrous fat Netherkin barks orders to his troops in a guttural alien tongue. They rush to attack the Vineyard's house. Alright, so we need to get 100 again on melee. Let's try this guy this time around. Nice. And then I think 50-50 on aggressive. Oh, failure. Let's see if we can get the 100 here. Fail. Let's be cautious. Oh, 99 out of 100. And it still failed only to get 99 out of 100. So that's one thing that won't positively impact the rest of the game for us. Every second we spend out here fighting, more of those things are pouring out of the gate. Keep moving. Roars of a battle echo from ahead as the heroes spot dozens of elite Raven guards making a hero defensive stand in an alley to buy time for a school's evacuation. Alright, let's see if we can get 100 this time. Two successful precise shots and we'll have it. Or we'll fail one of them and we'll have to go aggressive. Inspired to become a bard after witnessing the Battle of Meat Grinder Alley, Marley will seek out your tavern. Okay, so we get additional character in our tavern. Screams echo from all around as the heroes ride through the carnage, aiding where they can. God protect us, Thorn mutters. Three battle soldiers defending a large medical tent are pounced and torn apart by a pack of wolf-like netherkin. Over here, Blaze yells to draw their creatures away from the tent. The largest of them snarls at her, revealing a nightmarish maw of jagged teeth. Alright, another melee attack here. And then we're going to support with our last one. In the coming years, this brave docker will repay his debt to the Ravaging Four by offering you his services. Alright, we're saving some folks here. We're doing good. On our doomed mission here. They're still pouring out of the tunnels, Blaze says, looking down at the entrance to the Nethercap cave system from a rocky overhang, but I know another way. Watch your step. It's a bit, tricky. Alright, so now it's not a battle, it's a travel event. That music seems very repetitive. Let's continue. You cannot be serious looking down at the narrow ledge and an 80-foot drop. Trust me, have I ever steered you wrong? 87% or 87 action points. These two are our key. And we already have one person who's moderately wounded. Let's do... This guy has no help. This is going to be rough. Oh, we got it. We got by. So I'm going to put everybody else on support. Alright, so we're making our way to the Nethercap Mountains. Outside the back entrance to the Nethercap cave system, Merrick addresses his companions while Thorin casts the last of his healing spells. You've done enough to get me here. If you want to leave now, I swear I won't hold it against you. And let you get all the glory. Sorry, old man. We're in this together. Noble sacrifice. '71 on melee. The Ravaging Four step through the cave entrance and immediately spot its guardian, a nightmarish spider-like netherkin scuttling toward them on 8 human arms. Ugh. Ugh. The heroes ready their weapons and fan out around it. Alright, we only need 71 points. Oh yeah, so let me go over these. Balanced is balanced. No bonuses or penalties. Aggressive, you get more power, but lower chance. If you want to be precise, you get less power, but more chance. If you want to be cautious, you get 30% less power, but if you fail, you still hit for 25% power. And then if you support, power boosts the next hero's roll. So there you go. So what I tend to like to do is find the most likely path to success and then put everybody else into support mode. But right now, we're going to be lucky to pull this off. All right, we got it. So since we're good, I'm going to put everybody into support. Don't destroy the head. I want this one, Merrick says to her. She nods, takes a slow breath, and lets the arrow fly, killing the nightmarish creature instantly with a hit to the throat. The wave of his hand, the necromancer reanimates the monstrosity and orders it to guard the tunnel behind them. So now we have the subtlety skill that we have to put into play. Well, good chunk of our heroes have subtlety. Uh-oh. Ooh, just barely made it. With a bone-chilling howl, a large pack of mutant wolves enters from a side tunnel and takes up chase. A long, straight passageway opens up into a large chamber ahead. The heroes make a run for it. Stay left! A gargantuan two-headed netherkin stands guard at an arched doorway. On the far side of the chamber, a blue light flickers over the passage walls behind them. The flaming gate lies beyond. Thorn Girl says with steely determination. Alright. He could do it all by himself. Got it. Put everybody else into support mode. Last chance. I don't expect you to come back. I don't expect to come back from this. Too risky. We're gonna trigger the artifact if you suddenly drop dead of old age. Who's gonna do it if you suddenly drop dead of old age? The heroes embrace briefly, then step through the archway. Beyond the archway, the adventurers see an enormous gate ripping with nether energy. Before it stands the form of a young girl bathed in crackling blue flames. I see how laces up the in-ruined boots they received from the artifact collector. I hope this works now. I hope these things work. Ugh, sorry about that. The young girl speaks directly into their minds while idly playing with a ball of crackling blue energy. Join me and I'll let you live. Our heroes shake her head and taps her heels on the boots together, emitting a low hum. Appreciate the invite, kid, but we have something else in mind. So we got a melee combat situation. I hate that I have to scroll this, especially since it's only one thing down there. In this case, just make this a little smaller so I wouldn't have to scroll. It'd be way better. But we're at 104, so 2 people at the minimum need to succeed. All right. We're getting a lot of good crits. Impressive. The young girl speaks directly into their minds. Oh, wait. I already did that one. Continue. And everyone dies. And so the Ravager 4 called the mountain down upon Elisa and the Horde, once again closing the gate. May the bards sing of their heroism unto eternity. So that's the... I really don't think the sound is working at all. A new tavern opens its doors today. This is the story of the Sleeping Trout Inn. Expand and improve the rundown tavern you inherited from your parents. Protect the realms of the boar by cultivating great heroes. Commemorating the last bride of the Ravaging Four. Okay. One of your patrons has info on a potentially lucrative quest. Click on the patron under the green arrow to find out more. So that was basically the quest loop, right? So I would say there's probably 3 primary game loops here. 1, questing, which we just did. 2, managing the tavern, right? We're going to feed food and drinks to our heroes. 3, building those heroes, setting skills, getting them equipment. But here we go. Any heroes around here sober enough to handle this one? So he's got a new quest for us. Choose a path. The tavern has an unfinished basement that could be converted into a wine cellar. It will require extermination of ill-tempered rats that currently have the run of the place, but surely there's an adventurer or two who'd be up to the task. So we could either stomp, difficulty 8. Might as well get in a bit of target practice before heading out with more dangerous quests. Kill the rats the old-fashioned way with an excessive display of violence, or try to kill the rats one by one. Will take forever. Poisoning the unwelcome guests is the way to go. Hard to say since I don't exactly know. So this is a subtlety quest and this is a melee quest. But since I don't know what my party is like, can I choose something else first? No, I have to pick this now. All right, let's assume that we're going to have some melee people. Might as well get a bit of target practice in. Huh? Welcome, Sleeping Trout Inn. Grunson Wolfspawn. So you're American Lyrics kid, huh? All right. Human Barbarian. Cool. You've made a new friend willing to adventure for you. Click him to see what he has to say. Huh? I guess this is me. Ready? Click to add him to your roster. So he's got some stats over here. 9 melee, 1 ranged weapon, 2 social, 4 knowledge, and 4 perception. Some survival skills. I mean, there are a lot of skills for characters to have. Holy moly. And my boy over here is aggressive, as barbarians tend to be. Alright. I'm starting to feel like a proper hero. Once a hero, but choose a party. Click on the adventure to see what that's all about. Murgil Frime Tongue. These names are going to kill me. Combat, fire, and arcane magic. Ranged combat. Spycraft soul on the social side. Deal with locks and traps, engineering. Alright. Kind of weak on physical feats, though. Looks like she wants to talk about work. Click to listen. Alright. Great job. Murgil is now willing to put her neck on the line for your benefit. Hire her, and your roster will be complete for now. So we have a barbarian and a fire mage, basically. Our roster. Oh, we're sort of in tutorial mode still, so let's just do that. So the one-way trip we actually completed. We succeeded, but everybody died. Or at least they told us everyone died. And we're going to go here. So this is we want to expand the tavern basement, but there's rats down there. We have a quest to clear them out. We're going to send our party downstairs. Tell them to go forth. It should be a short trip. Might as well get in a bit of target practice. Yep, I already read that one. Finally on the open road. Open road is downstairs. Clear out some rats from the cellar. Kind of exciting to engage in something so stereotypical. Alright. Angry chittering greets the intruders as the pack of rats rushes to attack. So we have 8. We gotta hit 8. Let's use our magician first, and then we'll have you go into support mode. You failed. We still get a full day's pay, right? As promised, the heroes exterminated the pesky rodents, clearing the way for a new wine cellar. I'm gonna have to turn the music off. It's way too loud. Party receives 10 experience. Oh, what's SP? No money on this one, but the tavern itself gets a cut, so it's kind of like pirates. And then we can even split or split the party share different ways. But for right now, let's just move back to the tavern. All right, so now we're in the tavern. It's a new day. We have to set the menu. Let's check. Okay, what's going on? Oh, I'm still in tutorial mode. I don't think it's going to let me set the menu. I think the only thing it's going to let me do is open. So we're going to have 40 mead and 20 porridge. Then our heroes grow in power. So this is the part where I was saying we have to increase their skills and their gear. As your heroes adventure, gain experience and level up, you can guide their progress and influence where they specialize and improve their skills. Use the plus sign next to the skills to allocate skill points to that skill. If you change your mind, you can use the plus button to remove the skill point that you just assigned this turn. With careful planning, you can guide the direction of your entire team, honing a highly tactical group of specialists, developing reliable and interchangeable general proficiencies, or whatever blend of the two best fits your playstyle. Developing reliable and interchangeable general proficiencies. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. If your hero has any equipment, which is gaining bonus skill levels, these skills will display their levels in green. Skills which your hero only has because of equipment cannot be boosted with skill points. Oh, skills you can only have with... Okay, alright. Over here, you'll see the roster rank, which gives you a quick overview of what skill sets your team is strong or weak in, as well as how well the hero stacks up against the other members of the team. Got it. So we're looking at Grunson, Wolf Spawn, and we're looking at the team over here. So he's the #1 melee combat person. Tied here. And the #1 in survival traps. Or physical feats. Got it. Alright. I'm thinking we're going to maintain his melee weapon skill. And we'll give him 1 each in survival. Oh. Opportunity to level up Flame Tongue as well. Let's boost Fire Magic and let's make her our... Let's do 1 less Fire Magic and a little bit all over the mind puzzles. Alright. Grunsons is thirsty. Click on him to see what he wants to drink. Huh? Alright, so this is the tavern loop. If we serve him mead, we have a 100% chance to succeed. Being Fire Mage is thirsty work. Click on Murger to see what she wants. And then we'll serve that item. Looks like you set off a drink chain combo. After seeing Murgo order a drink, Grunson decided he wants another. When you see this symbol, it means the character wants to join on this round. Click on them to continue the drink chain. So this is where you sort of have the luck. At some point, someone's gonna hate what they get, even though, you know, they ordered it. And that's what the percentages are doing. So you have to decide, do I risk another serving of mead? Or do I end the drink chain? And what you get by succeeding is money, tavern reputation, and friendship with that particular hero. So let's see if we can do it again. I think this one is kind of in the middle. A new patron. Oh, let's start over here. Catris Grumblethorn. So 55% chance. We'll do it anyway. Oh, we're on a roll. 65% chance. Oh, that whole thing worked. So right now we're at 3 max chain. And we got lucky. Our odds were better than a coin flip, but still. Alright, so you only have so many action points that you can go through. And each time you do something, talk to people, serve drinks, cost you action points. So we have a new quest. With the rats killed, the cobalt cleaning crew heads down to the cellar, but returns a moment later, slamming the door behind them. A peek down the stairs reveals the rodents have somehow reanimated as zombie rats. Okay. The quest requires combat skills to succeed. Should be able to handle it just fine.
Huh?
But I don't... Yeah, alright. So let's see. The Arden Distillery Company has put out a call for heroes to help dispatch a river monster that's harassing their plant. In exchange, they'll provide the tavern with ADCs, Arden Distillery Company, infamous scorpion shots. Or, one of the Boar's most famous taverns, the Hungry Huntsman, has a signature dark drink called Death's Kiss. Steal the recipe and rebrand it as the Revenger, in honor of your parents, Merrick and Lycinia. Lycaisia? Lycaisia? That's what we're going to go with. Come back with my moonshine. So we've got 3 different drinks that we can acquire. Netherberry moonshine isn't legal in the legal sense and only sold by the undermarket merchant Feels Bar Spirits, which teleports around to avoid attention from authorities. Grunson has a lead on where it might appear next. Okay. I think we are mostly on combat, so we're going to stick with the combat thing, and we're going to do good, right? We're not going to steal. We're not going to deal with the underworld. We're just going to go in, up front, help out the ADC. Alright, so we've got those quests queued up, but we're going to keep... Well, what do you want? Welcome to the Sleeping Trout Inn. I might not be the smartest paladin, or the fastest, or the strongest. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Alright, let's start with you. Mug of mead. Drink chain. Drink chain. Hey, we're getting a little lucky on the drink chains. 75%. 65%. 75%. 60%. Nice. Once the tavern gets more full, you can choose your own path on the drink chains. Gain 1 roster slot. Very good. Plus 5% serve chance. And 1 max service combo. Oh, man. Those are good things all around. So that's a Dwarven Paladin. A level 2 Paladin. You know this song? So there's a huge kind of thing that's going on as far as like going through the personal stories and getting people to loosen up. Getting to know what's going on with them. I think right here, though, welcome to the Sleeping Trout Inn. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My friends still call me Terrace. Okay. I mean, now that we have an extra roster slot, I'd love to get some additional folks added. But I think we're still stuck at 2. Let's serve some drinks. 95% here. 70% there. 60%. Okay. So we rolled our dice 1 too many times. 60% chance we failed. And so we didn't get a reputation bonus. But we did get these things. So it's still worth it. We just didn't make any money on that. That's serving. think we're trying to recruit this paladin, so let's get a good serving with her. 90% chance failure? Come on. That's amazing. How about you hook me up with some mead? Renee Black. 95%, like those odds. 75%, that's okay, but obviously a fail. Out of actions for this turn. Tavern mood plus 14. Customer satisfaction, great. Reputation bonus plus 8 RP. Announce last goal, go to the map. Yep. So, let's take a look at our available quests. This one is difficulty 7. This one's difficulty 8. You know what? I'm going to take the 7 for now. We're going to be extremely conservative. Our chances are okay. Go forth! We're going to clean out our own tavern before we help other people's taverns. A young boy seated outside the tavern tells the heroes, "My mom says the people here hang out at bars are mostly drunks and losers." Well, tell your mom to stuff a dragon's egg up her. Okay, all right. Keep on moving. Red eyes glow menacingly in the darkness. Looks a bit apprehensive as the zombie rats swarm forth. Oh, here we go. Precise. Lower power, more chance, but even at that, power 8 is more than enough for us to win this. And then we're going to take support. Party receives 40 gold and 39 experience. Continue. Guess it's time to head back to the tavern. We're already here, you stooge. The wine cellar tavern upgrade is now available for purchase. This expansion to your tavern will allow you to carry more drinks. Okay. So here we go. We made some money that time. We can take more money for ourselves at the expense of the friendship with our group, or we can take less money and get some additional party spirit. We should take some for ourselves. So we'll buy a little party spirit for a little bit of money, and then we'll enter the next day. First quest shield. You're an adventurer in the making. Congratulations. Don't let your guard down, I guess. We got damage to the kitchen. The kitchen's dirty. It's going to cost us 20 gold. So I guess this is the fourth thing, is dealing with the tavern. What we're going to do is we're going to expand our list of available stuff on the menu, right? So let's get some sparkling fairy water. And we're going to put the nether wine. No, house wine. We got plenty of that. And then we're going to get some of that chicken wings and some kebabs. So a good mixture of expensive and cheap stuff. We could get in here and tweak prices, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to be straightforward with that part of it. And then you know what? We're going to call it right there. We're going to stop. That was the introduction. It's 40 minutes long. We'll stop here and then we'll continue on. I want to at least give it a week and see how we feel. Thanks for hanging out. I am going to have to adjust the music though. I'll probably have to go with our standard playlist. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.